7.
That's a great number. That is a great number.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy Wednesday.
Look at us. Look at us here on a Wednesday.
Nope, there's an ad.
What?
I said we're appearing on the screen. Oh, nope, not quite yet. There we are. There we are.
All right. Quince, can you either turn or whatever setting you did? Because, yeah, you are all on the edge now.
I was fine before.
I don't know what setting you did.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's all messed up.
Moving on the edge.
I don't know what to do.
Who just sang that? Patricia.
Jesus. Okay. Hold on. I got it. What is it? Visual effects? What is it? Filters or appearance?
I don't remember.
Framing. Well, okay. There we go.
There
we
go.
go. There we go.
I found it. Everything's fine.
Magic.
Everything's fine.
Winning.
Hi, Panda Sandy. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I like this moonlight filter because it makes me look purple. I like it.
All right.
Ooh. There we go.
I don't really know what's
Not
happening.
the things you like. It's important in life. Hello, friends.
Hey, friends. Cornelia, Stephanie, Sandra. Hi,
Hey,
Naomi,
what's
Susie, Paulina,
next?
Wendy, Theo, Brian, Crafty has. Yeah. Kimberly, Sharice, Melody,
Woo.
Gonna name.
me, Georgie. Cute. These are some cute names.
Hi, Georgie. Sorry, I just had an it
A
moment.
new spelling of Stephanie that is different than our Stephanie that is also unique.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's Stephanie.
Yeah.
Our Stephanie
Neat.
is STFNE. Oh, and she is not here
STFNE.
tonight.
She's not.
She I think she shared this. She started a new job and it has a busy season, so she's gonna be hit or miss. She might join later.
So
Yeah.
she's real lifing
Yeah, she's real life.
at the moment.
I don't know.
She is real life thing.
Real lifing is getting us all these days.
Boy, is it.
Rude.
Coming from my office, my friends, because I'm still at work.
The other day, Katie and I literally said to each other, we all have so much shit going on that has nothing to do with the project. It is a wonder we are functioning as well as we are.
I said, I was like, yeah, like sometimes like it feels like things got a little askew, and then it was like, no, like you can't take it personally. Every single one of us has something going on outside of the project that has nothing to do with anything else. That just life
Sucks.
has been lifing.
Life is lifing hard.
Well, then we crawl to the top of our task list. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
And then all of a sudden, BTS is like, you know what? They're way too comfortable right now. Bam! Drop
Mhm.
something. And then we scramble to keep up. And that's been our life.
That bang
But
is
you know
the
what?
one.
You
I'm
know
not
what though?
mad.
It's always with excitement. It's always with excitement because
You're true.
we're just, this is what we've all been waiting for. So,
Right, the chaos.
yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be
Sandra,
absolute chaos.
if you reload the live, you will see when the thumbs ups increase. You have to- yeah,
Gotcha.
I went through that
Yeah.
because you might get an ad. Yeah.
Yeah. But it is really fun when they drop stuff though. It's so fun.
I mean, we'll be talking about that.
Yeah, we definitely will.
We will be
We
talking
definitely
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, looks like I'm
speak for sure.
looks like I'm doing the welcome and intro.
Yeah, look at
So we
you.
can get started.
Hard.
Welcome everybody. You found us. And we're so glad you have. This is a
You
very
followed the breadcrumbs we left.
You did. This is an awesome place for all types of OT7 Army, from baby Army to OG Army and all in between. All humans welcome. We are AP 529. There are 6 of us on the admin team, and then we have many, many wonderful volunteers. Stephanie, our leader, is not here tonight, but it was her fault. Idea for this whole project.
Her fault.
And the
Yes.
reason it's 529, for those of you who are brand new, for the reason it's 529 is because there were 529 days between January 1, 2024 and Festa of 2025, which we are on our way headed towards. And so Stephanie thought we shouldn't be bored. we should start a project where we go through all of BTS's old content, pre-debut all the way until now. And we had no idea that they would just not leave us alone for one hot freaking minute. They would not leave us alone.
No,
Nope, not even us.
So our project literally doubled because we have old content that we're looking over and researching and doing blogs on and yada yada, parallel with all the new content that comes out. So yeah, and so we just sort of ride that wave as best we can. But welcome and thanks for finding us. And we are all about community and content. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. It's not much of a limb. I'm going to go out and just say this as an absolute truth, that we have some of the best content on BTS out there currently on Kim Namjoon's internet. My mom is making dinner right now from the kitchen, and she just said, I agree. And she's a Taeyoung bias, so she's incapable of lying.
We don't disagree. We don't disagree with Eva.
So yeah, exactly. So welcome everybody, and stick around. We're gonna talk about some records and some charting stuff and some news for each of the members, because Wednesday is our midweek tea. So we kind of go through everything that has been Bangtan themed over social media over the last couple of days. And then we also have some week tea as well. So we have some stuff that happened, of course, that is worthy of talking about. So yeah. And we should introduce ourselves. I'm Christina. I work on the merch, doing some of the graphic designs. If you have seen any of our retro series or anything in our shop, I work with Katie on doing that. And also the rest of the admin team has gotten in on the design game, which has been really, really cool as well. So that's me. And we should just go around in a circle, introduce ourselves. So Patricia's next.
I'm next to you because this changes depending on which screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to name a name.
Yeah, we're looking at the YouTube. You're next.
So I am Patricia. I'm in charge of the map, of updating the map. As Christina said, we're all about content and community. So as part of making a community, we have a map on our website where you can add yourself and find people in your area. And that is what I'm in charge on. And we also have meetups in real life. We'll talk more about it later. I think probably Katie will talk about it. But we have an annual meeting. We started last year in September. We met in Kansas City, and we're repeating it again in July this year. So if you want to join us, where there's still some spots, if you want to find a roommate, you can do it in our Discord. And that's what we do. And the next up is Quince.
Yes, and just 1 minute too. Y porque Patricia está aquí, se habla español también.
Sí, hablamos español
Claro
también.
que sí.
Sí.
Okay, there we go. Quince.
Is Quince next? Because I'm in the line. If you look at the
Listen, I've been named. Okay.
go. Do your thing.
We're in chaos too. We're pretty chaotic.
I've been named.
And twice I was like,
Doc's like, fine, Jesus, go.
Fine, if we're gonna go whatever. Do your thing.
She said my name.
Well, Quince is next to me. You can't these are all messed up. You probably see us in different order, but she's next to me.
Not on YouTube.
Okay.
Not on the YouTubes.
De nada.
Go, Lisa, go.
Go, Lisa, go.
Hi, I'm Quince, and I write the blog. Thank you guys for all of your fun and lovely comments in the comment section about my hair this evening. I very much appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I write the blog. I write the blog that makes the whole world sing. Not really. This is outdated. This is the wrong week right here. I'm just going to try and do this from memory. We are in week 61, friends.
61.
It is the first week of Jamarch. Jamarch.
Oh, I'm going to put a picture of Jimin up.
Talking about our Jimin Shi. And and I am currently typing this title from my memory. Nope, that's not right. Somebody tell me what the title of this week's blog is. Oh, nope, I remember. It's I'll Give You My Everything.
Oh, Jim.
This week,
So
61,
cute.
I'll Give You My Everything. Week 1 of Jim and She. And we are talking about pre-debut Jimin. We're going back all the way to like 2007. Like early Jimin, not that Jimin.
That's good for you guys.
Not that Jimin.
Not this Jimin.
Not that rude
Pre-debut
Jimin.
Jimin. I'll find
Not the
a
one,
pre-debut.
I was gonna say the one with the little cow costume.
One with the the backwards hat and the tank tops and sometimes the glasses. Yeah, that Jimin.
Yes.
So pre-debut Jimin and early BTS Jimin, I think all the way up until 2017 in this week's blog. So it's a big span of time. It's a lot of stuff we're covering, a lot of Jim and She. It's great. We're going to have our watch party tomorrow, and I'll talk more about that later. But that is what I do. I write the blog, which is the content part of our content and community in AP529. And look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
So freaking cute.
Look at him. So cute. And I also I do other writing, and I do editing for the project. I run watch parties, help out with merch when asked, and just whatever. And then so next to me, in theory, is Katie.
Yeah, whatever. Hi, I'm Katie. I do merch stuff and website stuff and spreadsheet stuff and money stuff and nerdy stuff, generally speaking.
We all do nerdy stuff.
Yeah, nerdy.
Fun.
That's my corner of
We're all
nerddom.
kind of nerds.
That's my corner
She
of
loves a
nerddom.
good checklist, which
Love a
thank
checklist.
the God she does, because
Yeah.
I just like to try and remember stuff. It doesn't work so well.
Yeah.
Look at you, just flying by the seat of your pants with no checklist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do that too. It's just not very productive.
Terrible.
I don't know how you survive that way.
I don't know. Okay, so then I think Doc is the only one who hasn't gone yet, right?
Yeah.
Doc.
Hey, I'm Doc. I am the research team lead, which means that I find all of the content for the content and community. So I create the link. I find the links. So I collect the weird, the unknown, the rare, the random, and I try to put them in logical order so that Lisa can turn it into magic when she writes the blog. So that's what I do. I also lurk on the Discord a lot, and anytime somebody is like, where is this from? More often than not, I can find it. So I've gotten pretty good at finding where things are from. So if you have a question on the piece of content that they have done and you're wondering where it's from, just hit me up, man.
No Tanny moment is too obscure. Doc will scour the corners of the internet for it.
I talked Jimin all the way back to 2007.
I really thought you said panty.
Look at this baby.
No, panty moment is too small.
And now a word from our sponsors.
The video disappeared for a second, you guys, but it's fine. We're back now, so don't panic.
Sorry, I had to field a question from one of our lovely moderators who was telling me I was too quiet, and if you put anything over the video screen, the video disappears.
Oh no.
It'll be back. I screwed up.
It's fine.
Normally have to move.
Back
Discord.
now. We're back now.
We're back.
Oh.
We're here.
We only took a brief pause.
It's good. We're fine. We're fine.
We're here.
We're fine.
We're here.
So now that
Anyway.
we introduced ourselves, do we go with the news?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So as always, we go in fan chant order, and the first person in the fan chant is Namjoon.
Namjoon. Let me get a
And
good picture
this
of him.
man wants out of the military now.
Now.
More like
Now.
now or yesterday.
Mhm. Ooh, this is a good one.
He's posting on Instagram He posted he's posting almost every day. He posted the countdown of the 99th day. I don't know who put this in the agenda and can explain it, but
I did.
Yeah,
I did. I can explain it.
can you explain the profile picture in that countdown?
So if you guys have noticed his profile, his countdowns so far, his little profile picture is Hello Kitty, but it's Hello Kitty smoking, and it is from a series of Hello Kitty that somebody did. It's Hello Kitties who don't want to work, and it's all a bunch of Hello Kitties just like so like done and over with whatever they're doing. And so the one with the smoking, it's like an office worker Hello Kitty, doesn't want to be there. And so the fact that he chose that and made it his profile picture while he started on his 100-day countdown is just chef's kiss.
It really was great.
Love it.
He's just completely done. Anyway,
Speaking of chef kiss,
he
Anyway,
also
keep going.
appeared on Instagram to comment on Hobie's concert post. He said something like, "You work hard," and Hobie replied, "Love you."
Aw.
And then he gave us one of his amazing love letter like amazing posts on Weavers for day minus 100.
Mm-hmm.
In which he talked about love, and how he's reading this book that I actually read in my 20s and I didn't get anything out of it. Because I should probably read it again, which is called The Art of Love by Eric Fromm, which talks about love and different kinds of love. It's an amazing book. I was not mature enough to actually appreciate it. I should probably revisit it. And he gave us an epic line that made me swoon.
Yes.
I love you today too. It's a decision. It's a promise.
Yes.
There it goes.
That whole book is kind of about the different kinds of love and like choosing to be deliberate with your love and what kind of love you're giving people and what you're receiving, which I think is a very, very, he's being very clear and honest. He's being very like telling about how he feels and how he wants to, and he wants to be like intentional and deliberate. And he wants to also be very intentional and deliberate about what he receives back. So I love that.
Right.
I love that for him. I love this.
Right. He's been searching for a word stronger than love for a long time, hasn't he? For years, I feel like he's been searching. He just
Stronger than love and stronger than hate. You can just go
It's
right back
just-
to
he
back to
just has
soul.
been searching for something and how to tell us how he feels. And
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Namjoon.
That's our Namjoon sending us
Yeah.
love letters.
He is
Amazing.
a poet. He is a true poet. Yep.
Yeah, he really is.
So the next one in the list is Kim Sok Jin.
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 Jin, 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 Jin and Maria Jin.
And
Where's
Maria
my Jin
Jin.
pictures.
So we got to see him at Hobie's concert on Sunday, and he looked absolutely incredible.
It was phenomenal. He was the best fanboy that ever fanboyed.
He was so
That
cute.
man was living his best life out there.
He was having the time of his life.
Mhm. And then he was also getting pretty shy after screaming like a maniac.
Well, he shouted that fan chant louder than anybody else in that
Mhm.
in that Skydome.
really
You can't
did.
tell me he didn't.
Yeah, it was probably like it's probably really odd to fan chant your own name.
But he did it. No, not for Jin.
Not for Jen.
Not for Jin.
True, true.
His name the loudest. Let's be honest.
true. And then his friend Jonathan, which we have met through the Ranjan episodes, as people are saying in the comments, was there, and he was like completely amazed about the whole situation that was going on.
We enjoyed
Every
it.
clip of Jonathan was so cute. He's just all like,
Jin with his army bomb was everything. First he had two, didn't have them turned on. Wonder how it took him a little while to get that together. And then he
The man
finally-
doesn't know how to operate an army
Then he
bomb.
finally turned them on, and I think he gave one of them to Jonathan. But he was with that army bomb the whole concert. It was
Mhm.
Okay,
It was
Jonathan is the luckiest fan because to attend a BTS concert next to a BTS member, that's fantastic.
I mean, it pays to be friends with them, not just
I
a
know.
fan, a friend.
I know, but
But you know, he's
Incredible.
a show host. He has his own show. He's got his own career. So you know,
Mhm.
and he's been in the business for a while, even though he's super young. He's only 25.
Wow.
oh, wow.
Right?
Which Jin called him an Aggie during that the last Runjin episode they were
I know.
together.
Mhm.
He's like, "You're just an Aggie at 25," and I was like, "That is the cutest fucking thing ever."
Yeah,
You know, here
Very
calling
cute.
Jonathan a baby.
yeah.
Hey, Georgie, I will drop this Jin picture if you want it. I'll drop it in the Jin channel in our Discord.
Yay.
Wants the Jin picture. I'm gonna do it right now.
And we
All
got
right,
it.
anyway, speaking of Runjin,
We got Runjin episode 24. Squid Gin
Squid Jin.
game. And it's freaking hilarious. If you haven't watched it, you have to see it. They play several different games. It's Team Jin against another team of athletes and wrestlers.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a guy in Jin's team that weighs 53 kilograms, so he's like tiny,
Really tiny.
guys. And they played musical chairs, like kind of a different take on tug of war and Squid Game. They played the Squid Game, and it's
And a literal squid.
yeah, and one of them turns into a little squid. It's the first part of a series of Runjins. I mean, this one made me laugh. I was like in tears.
Yeah.
There's like scenes of it that I was like, what the heck is going on?
And he managed to bring up Jungkook again,
Yes.
which like almost every episode of Runjin, he has mentioned Jungkook in some way.
Yeah.
This man cannot wait to get his punching bag back.
Totally. So because 2 Fridays from now, I will be seeing Hopi. I'm gonna do the watch party for Runjin.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend. We'll watch this episode, and I'm gonna throw you something else. I'm gonna also play the first episode of I Live Alone with Hobie.
Nice.
If you join our watch party at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, you'll get to see Runjin and I Live Alone with Hobie.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, that was 8
Oh.
p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. If you guys
8
didn't hear
p.m.
that,
Eastern.
Okay, is it time?
it's time.
Is it time for this man?
It's time for Sir Yumel.
Yes, who's
Meow,
gonna
meow.
have a birthday? Woo-hoo-hoo!
It's
Yumi's
almost time.
birthday. Coming up March 9th. Yungles. First of all, there's a hilarious Twitter account that I follow that the whole entire Twitter account is "Did Yoongi come home today?" And every day they post no.
No.
Until they get to post yes in around a little over 100 days from now. So we all miss him. He said 2025. He meant it. We're gonna see him soon though. So there are birthday ads in Seoul going up that have tons of really cool pictures of him. They say Happy Yoongi Day, Happy Suga Day. People had been doing projects where they were raising money for ads just to show him how much we love him and we miss him, and which I think is so very cool. And he continues, his music continues to obviously reach new people. And so I love, that's one of my most favorite things about social media, when I go on and learn about people just discovering like, oh my gosh, I just listened to Higem the other day for the first time and it was so cool, and they break down the lyrics and everything. I love how we keep him in the forefront of our minds by listening and talking about his music. So speaking of his music, for his birthday, I saw a project going around to rechart Higem. So if you want to give Higem some extra love on the streaming platform or platforms of your choice for his birthday, and also don't forget to watch the official music video, but watch it all the way through on YouTube so that it counts as a view. And if you happen to have premium accounts, YouTube premium accounts or Spotify premium or what have you, those streams count more. So for his birthday, yeah, just do a little extra love, show a little extra love for his videos and his music. That would be really awesome. And soon we have a countdown. I can mention this, Katie.
Yeah, I was
We're
gonna say
doing
I spent a lot of
countdowns.
time looking at pictures of Yoongi today.
Yeah, we're doing countdowns for 100 days prior to all of their military release. So we started our Tae and June, and we started our JK and Jimin. And once 100 days hits for Yoongi, we'll start putting up our 100-day countdown for Yoongi, which will be very, very soon.
Very soon.
So
Yep. And let me tell you, Yoongi, we have been really patient,
Yeah.
yes,
but
we've been very patient.
we want
Yoongi.
you to never
We've been-
shut up when you get back. Like never.
Please,
Never.
please.
All
Just-
of the yapping is what we need.
Yeah, whatever. What did Namjoon threaten us with? He was like, I'm gonna bug you guys all the time, or I'm gonna pick on you, or something like
Please.
that.
They're
What
like,
did he
oh
say?
no, don't threaten us.
Oh,
with
no.
Yeah, like we've been so patient.
Oh no.
We've
What
only
a
sent
shame.
supportive messages.
Yeah.
Minnows, I don't care if you just come on live and just stare at us.
Stare at us like you usually
I mean,
do.
just-
Hours at a time. Just hours at a time.
You don't even need to stare at us. Just do whatever you want. Just do whatever
Yeah.
you're gonna do anyway.
You can be
Just do it.
working on stuff and you can just
You don't even have to pay attention to
have
us.
it going next
Yeah.
to you. You can mute it.
Yeah.
We don't have to hear. We just want to be there
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
where
Yep.
you are. That's all we're asking.
that's it.
So yeah,
That's fine. We're not
That
asking.
used to Christina is very rude.
I know. So happy early birthday, Yoongi.
Yes,
We love
and
you.
we will. And also, his birthday is Sunday, which means that we will also be live on his birthday. So don't worry, we will be talking about him for sure on Sunday as well.
And if you want to hear us talk about him more, a couple of weeks ago we did a deep dive about D-Day that is on our YouTube channel.
Yes,
You
right
can-
here on this
And-
very YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Thank
and the whole month of Yoonguary that started off 2025, Quince's blog is 4 weeks of nothing but Yoongi. And so if you want to do a deep dive with links and really good writing about Yoongi and his whole process, you should check out the blog. It's very good.
Speaking of Yoongi and his whole process, he would do this too, right, Katie?
Yep, he would. He would.
He would totally do this.
So, and I'm sorry guys, I'm told I'm a little quiet today. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm sorry if you're having a hard time hearing me. I have turned up everything to the utmost, to 11. Speaking of people with raspy voices and people who would ask for money, if you'd like to support what we do, which is a lot, we do the lives, we do the blog, we do a Discord server that is popping 24 hours a day. We do, gosh,
So many guides,
the map,
tutorials,
meetups,
videos.
concert maps,
Yep.
various, like every time we come up with something, pretty much we do it. So if you'd like to help support what we do, there's several ways you can do it with money and several ways you can do it for free. I'm going to cover the money ways. Doc's going to cover the free ways. The money ways. If you would like to subscribe to our Patreon, which if you don't know, it's just a monthly subscription that you can cancel at any point. It's $3, $5, or $10 a month. Each one comes with some benefits like discount codes on our merch, or the $10 a month one has a private channel with the admins and other people who are in that tier. You can learn more about it I forgot to do it today, at ap529.com/links. Let me type that. Yeah, everything we're going to talk about today is pretty much at that link. Let me pin it in the chat. Yeah, so learn more about it there. Hugely helpful to us. It keeps the lights on. We've had people ask, why don't we have YouTube subscriptions? Part of it is because you get to keep more of it on Patreon. Yep, and Patreon subscribers also get some sneak peeks of stuff we do a little bit early. And speaking of our shop, we have merch. Christina and I mentioned it earlier. All of the designs you see for the merch, we do ourselves. Those are all created in-house. Yep, there's one right there. That's our Hope design.
Hobie.
Hobie.
Kobe.
Here's my hat that I usually wear.
Yep.
Behind me, I
I
have
love
my
that
shirt.
baseball hat.
This is on the site as well.
Yep, and hopefully good quality products. Most of the
me why
feedback
I
we get.
haven't been
Yeah,
work,
people
but-
love the t-shirts. They're really soft.
Yes.
So if you
And
notice that
this
they're a couple dollars more than some other
super
places, it's
soft.
because they're really soft and they're made in the USA. So anyway, we've shopped. We work really hard on it. So if you'd also like to support us and get some cool stuff in exchange, check out our shop, which is also at the link above or link pinned in the chat, ap529.com/links. Doc.
All right. So how can you support us for free?
For
You can-
free.
You can like the live. So if you are on a mobile device, the way to like the live over here on YouTube is you got to close the chat. So you got to hit the little X on the chat, bam, and then you can hit the thumbs up. So that's how you can like the live when you're on a mobile device. You can subscribe to our channel over here. How many subscribers did we have, Christina? Because it was a magical number.
We have 2,000, which is awesome, but we are at 2,777. 2,777. That's right. 777.
That's
So
a
many
good number.
Oh, like and share our posts on social media. So we are Army Project 529 on all of the social medias. We're on the Twitter X, we are on the Instagrams, the TikToks, the Blue Skies. We're on all kinds of places. We even have a Facebook. Things happen over there. I don't know. And our Discord. Come join us on our Discord and tell people about us. So, share our videos with your friends, and bring more people into the community. So those are ways you can support us for free. So back to member news. Now since we're doing our fan chant order, we are now on one J-Hope.
J-Hope.
J-Hope. This bitch out here just blowing up the social medias. He has posted
Oh my
after
gosh.
every one of his concerts on his Instagram. He has shared all of the media outlet posts about his concert on his stories. He's been sharing promotional activities surrounding his new single. And speaking of, Sweet Dreams featuring Miguel releases this Friday. So that's this Friday, 3/7 at the usual time, which is midnight Eastern. He is going on Jimmy Fallon on 3/10 at 11:35 Eastern, 10:35 Central. Today, Jimmy Fallon teased that Miguel may be joining him in that they posted a Photoshop photo of Hobie and Miguel, where they had put Miguel behind Jimmy's desk. So
That was also, wasn't that the backdrop at the concert when that song started playing?
that I don't know.
I think so.
Pretty sure that was where the video was playing, was that he was
Yes.
sitting at, like, it was like a talk show. He was sitting at the desk. And so I was like, man, they were like spoiling us. They were like hinting.
I think it's a spoiler.
So he was sitting at the desk and Hobie was sitting in like the guest chair.
That makes sense. So I mean, it does. And the only caption other than the date and time at the top, it said J-Hope featuring Miguel. So
Yeah. I think it's a clip from the music video.
it might be, and it might be a teaser. It might not
But
be.
he
But we
might
do
be.
know that J-Hope is going to be on Jimmy Fallon, which I do believe all of us 100% called, because Jimmy out
Yes.
here collecting Bangtan members like Pokemons.
Yes. Gotta
And
get 'em
and
all.
how is he going to have a member releasing some kind of solo something on tour in New York and not have him on his show? It was never going to happen. Like
Yeah.
this was
Correct.
destiny afoot.
Jimmy Fallon's on a mission. He's on a mission.
He is on a
Yeah.
mission. He is working hard to collect all 7 of them as
Yes.
solo artists, which is great. He is always so very respectful of them, and I love when they're on his show. It's always a pure joy to watch them on his show. So I'm for it. I love it. We did get 2 teaser trailers for the upcoming music video for this, as well as concept photo drops that have been aggressively adorable.
Aggressively adorable.
Aggressively
Such
adorable.
a good way to
Like-
describe Hobie.
These concept photos have been aggressively cute. It is ridiculous. We were given a schedule for promotions with some question marks, one of which did turn out to be Jimmy Fallon. And we have Sweet Dreamland. Alive is currently scheduled on Weverse. It is beginning 3/6 at 11 p.m. KST, which is 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central. Weverse does automatically change your date and time zone to whatever is the address you have put into Weverse as being where you live. So for like me, when I open up and look at the scheduled live, it says it's starting at 3/6 at 8 a.m. And so just don't panic that the time on the screen is for the address you have given Weverse. J-Hope's Sweet Dreams Flower pop-up experience in New York is happening on March 8th through 9th. Patricia is going.
That's awesome.
So that's super exciting. That one is first come, first serve. The description is in celebration of BTS J-Hope single Sweet Dreams featuring Miguel. We are excited to announce the opening of Sweet Dreams Flowers, a 2-day pop-up experience where you are invited to create and take home your very own complimentary flower bouquet personalized by J-Hope. How cute.
That is
Speaking
really
of
cute.
aggressive cuteness.
I will
So
record back and show the flowers in Discord.
So cute.
better. So anyway, so that's super exciting for New York Army or people who are going to be in that area. There is also the offline event, Army on the Street in New York, which was a raffle. So the winners were announced today. So if you guys signed up for the raffle, check your Weavers. Let us know if you won. I'm guessing that means you did not win, Patricia.
I did not win. And it was
Rude.
It was really cute because when I actually clicked on the link to see if I won, it said you missed. And I was like, oh, you missed. They say you missed instead of you lost.
Yeah,
Which I
exactly.
thought was really sweet.
Aw.
That's cute. That is
Dang.
cute.
Really nice
Aw.
when they do that. Yeah.
And last but not least, this bitch came to Weavers on multiple occasions now. He has told us he's watching the vlogs that Army is posting about the concert. He thanked everyone when the concert started. He also, on day 2, told Army to be careful in the rain.
Aw.
Also, in case nobody noticed, this man opened up his likes on TikTok. So now, like Jungkook before him, you can just go through and peruse everything he's watching and liking.
There was
And he sure has liked a lot of the videos that turned out to be dancers on his crew.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was super fucking cute.
He also liked
That is
some
cute.
videos about Mr. Lee,
Literally smiling.
which I think is really kind of cool.
That is cool.
not only is Jimmy one of us, BTS is one of us.
Yeah,
That was
that's very cool.
funny.
Cute. But
There
yeah.
have been a lot of cute little videos of Mr. Lee going around. I saw one earlier where he was picking up some of the confetti that was dropping during the concert, which was like Hobie money. Literally, they made like Hobie money, and he
Oh,
was picking it up and he was giving it to fans. He was picking it up off the floor and giving it to fans.
I mean, they're his fans too now.
Yes, fans.
yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, he looks like he has a heart of stone, but there's something.
He
So
you
cute.
know,
All right.
Yeah.
We on to
he
Jimmy?
loves you. Jimmy G.
Jimmy G.
Mhm.
All right. I'm back and I'm really excited to talk this week because it's been coming up. It's been crawling up for a couple of weeks. Who? They came out last July. I don't know if you've heard of it. It has now been in the Billboard Hot 100 for 31 weeks, which means it is now tied with Gangnam Style by Psy.
Jimin.
That makes
Jimin.
it, it's tied for longest charting song by a K-pop soloist on the Billboard Hot 100. So
Give it up for Jim and She.
give it up
Jimin's
and
kind of a
give it a
big
listen this
deal.
week, because if it stays for one more week, it wins. And it's not that we don't love Psy. Like, I love Gangnam Style. I love Psy, but like,
We do.
we want Jimin to win.
But what an honor for
Want
Jimin.
Yes.
Jimin.
So
Jimin.
great. And as usual, I think next week, well, I'll mention the thing. But anyway, voting is almost over for the iHeartRadio Music Awards. The voting ends March 10th, so next Monday. Jimin is nominated in 2 categories, one of which is a group category. So Jimin, who is nominated for Best Lyrics, and then Are You Sure is Jimin and Jungkook together are nominated for Favorite On Screen. So go give that a vote. Call Me Pathos, who I think I saw her name in here earlier, in our Discord will ping out a reminder every night because there is a time of day that you can vote, like an hour every day where your votes count double. So go ahead and do that if you can. If not, do whatever voting you can. Yeah, let's help them win. That'd
Really
be awesome.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Really
I don't think
appreciate
anything
that.
else happened with Jimin this week. It's okay. It's okay. Just we're here.
It's fine.
It's
we're
fine.
thinking.
Fine. Fine.
We heard your voice for just a little bit on that phone call, and
We're
it was
fine.
really nice.
I'm
fine.
fine.
We're here. We still love you.
We like you.
You're fine.
Okay. V.
Me.
My
Where
gato.
is Taehyung? Oh, I'm behind. I didn't put a picture up. Where is he?
There he is.
Look
This
at-
bitch.
Let's see. Where's my titty
This
picture?
bitch. So this bitch, Taehyung, pulled a Taehyung. As in he posted something and then immediately deleted it. So much like Namjoon, he came to Weverse on day minus 100, which is the same day because, as we know, he and Namjoon enlisted on the same day. He came to Weverse and posted also, and he just posted a little tiny little snippet of a picture of a countdown with like a little like smiley face on it, like ooh, and then like posted that, and then
And all it said, let's
approximately less than a minute later, I guess he had seen Namjoon's post, which was like a sonnet to us, and went, okay.
He literally, he was ready to turn in his exam, right? He had all the dots filled out, and then he glanced over at Namjoon's exam, and he was like, "Yeah, no," and he just took that eraser and just erased.
Something else.
Not enough. Not enough. Not enough.
I'm gonna rethink my answers.
He's like, Army is never gonna let me live it down.
like
if I
walking
don't
up
do
to the
something."
front, and you see somebody has like 3 pages of math to show for their work, and you're like, wait, mine didn't take that long.
But yeah, he's like, "Wait, okay, no, yeah."
Yeah.
I
So
love that.
he deleted that and then he uploaded a different post. This one had pictures on it and they were adorable. One of him like with making his little tata face with chopsticks like he was waiting to eat. And another one he had some like a bag in front of his face. They were cute. Anyway, so he did a nice little blurb. He told us he was sad that he wasn't able to go to Hobie's concert. We thought he was there, but that turned out to not be true. He was sad he wasn't able to go, but he had been watching a lot of the videos and he thought it was awesome. And he's been watching Army's videos too. And he said he is losing weight, which he had mentioned before. I think he's now somewhere back in like the 150s. But he's still working out. So even though he's losing weight, the muscle mass is still there, friends. What that's going to look like come June, I don't know. We don't know. Just, be prepared for anything. Just whatever. But
Yeah.
whatever he
whatever,
wants it to be.
whoever he wants to be, whatever he wants to look like, we'll be happy for him because we know that he's going to be beautiful no matter
Well,
what.
and he had a goal and he hit it, so good
Yes.
for him.
So it may not have
hit
been a permanent goal.
Yeah.
It may have just been this is what I want to do while I'm in the military.
Look what I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look what he can do. So we shall see. We shall see. But he also said he had cracked a rib. He'd been working out so hard he'd cracked a rib, but he was
Poor
he's
baby.
better now. I know, right?
Yeah, maybe.
But he's better
Oh.
now. It's fine. It's
Oh.
healed. He's good. And he's also now a 2nd level sergeant, which last week I neglected to mention that he had posted because he got promoted to sergeant. So he did. And he also has now been promoted to 2nd level sergeant. So congratulations, Taehyung. Good job. Way to go. But he cannot wait to be back with Army. So that's, of course,
Yay.
yeah. And then he and Namjoon trolled each other for a while, and that was very amusing. That was super, super amusing. He commented on Namjoon's post like, wow, this is This is really. And then Namjoon started commenting on his posts. He was like, "Oh, please work with this artist." And he's like, "Do you ever get dizzy while you're just sitting there waiting for food? Maybe you should just lay down or something." They were trolling each other. It was amusing. And then, of course, Namjoon has also been posting. So he's been posting on Instagram, and Taehyung has commented on his Instagram countdown post too, and on the D99 one, he commented with a bunch of fire emojis. So both of them are clearly ready to run out their gates on
Yes.
the day to get out. So huzzah,
Yes.
huzzah. And also, if you ordered, one last thing, if you ordered Reveille, I think this is the second round of shipping that is beginning to happen this week. So make sure you check your Weverse notifications and see if your Reveille photo box has shipped out.
Yeah.
And with that, we move on to our.
Actually, I wanted to show off. I forgot. Really quick. Yeah. I wanted to show off really quick. So, in terms of our merch, so this was just one of those designs that just sort of fell in our laps. Lisa hand drew a phrase that reminded her of Taehyung. Well, you should explain. You should explain
no,
what
it was a conversation, and I don't even remember how the conversation started, but the idea did not start with me. I know that Christina was saying it. A couple of other people we were just having this conversation, and somebody said, it may have been me, but somebody was like, "Oh, the second V should just be really big for Taehyung," and so we did that.
Yeah. So I'm putting it up on the screen right now, sharing my screen.
That's what I did.
Yeah, so she hand drew that, and I said, "Okay, take a picture." She took a picture, and then I said, "Okay, can you take a better picture?" And Katie was like, "Try taking it in the sunlight."
And then I hissed at the
so I
sun.
could have some contrast. So it's like, okay, yeah. And so I said, all right, I can work with this. And so I did some magic with it and turned it into this, which I think turned out pretty cool. And the V is over the heart, and it's like some pretty colors. And so, yeah, I just wanted to show off that we love doing that kind of stuff.
You got to show the other one. You got to show the other one.
What other one?
The hat. Show the hat version.
The white and the purple.
The hat. The white.
Oh, the hat.
This one's not final. This one's not final.
Yeah, I don't have a. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me open up the hat one. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I love when that happens, and when it's an idea that you have, and you're like, hey, I don't know what to do with this, but I went ahead and hand wrote this, or have an idea for a phrase, and then we turn it into merch. I think that is so cool.
Yeah.
And
it's a lovely sentiment, you know?
And
as a
I mean, I feel like it's very Taehyung. It's very Taehyung.
As a collective, as an example of our collective executive dysfunction, we will often let something like this sit there because we can't find the words to write a description.
Yeah.
Which is like one or two sentences long. We'll get this far, and then we'll be like, fumble.
We'll just let this sit over here in the corner for a while.
It'll go on a list.
Let me see if I can get the picture in the hat real quick. Yeah, hold on just a sec.
To give you guys an idea, we had different options in mind, and
yeah. So I think this one turned out really cool too. So can you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, I love
that was really cool. Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna put that up in the shop, and if you ever have an idea that you want to shoot our way, or you're like, I've always wanted to see something like this. We love your ideas. Yeah, it was really fun. I love doing that. I love taking something that people have done and turning it into, just like digitizing it and screwing around with the colors and stuff. So yeah, there you go. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
We're always having it.
They really do.
Yeah. So that will be coming soon in the shop.
Yes.
Yay.
So now is it time for this one right here? This one?
It's time for a golden maknae.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There he is.
Jungkook.
Jungkook.
Time for a Jungkookie. Time for our Jungkookie. We don't have a lot of Jungkookie news. Of course, he is also nominated for the iHeart Radio Music Awards for favorite on screen for Are You Sure with Jimin. So Katie mentioned when that voting ends on the 10th, and the show is on the 17th. So you still have plenty of time to vote if you want to vote for that. And then also Golden, the Moments exhibition. You thought that was done. No, my friend, it's not. It's going to be in New York City. And the tickets are on sale now. They just went on sale yesterday. And if you act now, you can get early bird pricing, which I'm not even going, but that made me happy.
I actually got mine.
Yeah, it made Patricia happy because she got her tickets yesterday.
And there's one thing that I want to say. If you go during the week, not on the weekend, you get a special gift package.
Ooh.
So you might want to consider, if you're making your way to New York or you live in New York, to go see it
Yes.
during the week and not on the weekend. I'm going on a weekend, but I might try to go during the week at some point.
I believe it starts on the 11th,
Mm-hmm.
correct? Yes, it starts on the 11th.
She'll be going on the 12th. So.
Yeah. So if you want to go, make sure you go and get your tickets now. And it is going for several days. So you can pick when you want to go. But that's going to be starting soon. So yay, we're happy about that. And that is all we have for Jungkookie. So OT7 time. And we actually have like something.
Yeah, I'm gonna screen share.
Great, because help us out.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever the hell this is.
Whatever.
All I know is I am super fucking bothered by the way they did this calendar, and for whatever fucking reason,
it hurts my brain.
Why does it leave dates out in March? Like, where is March?
You got to put it up first
Hold
before
on.
we
Yeah.
start
I'm
talking.
sorry.
Put it up. Get on the screen first.
Hang on. I thought I had it, and it. Hang on. Uno momento, por favor.
Un momento, por favor.
Un momentito,
All
por
I
favor.
want to know is where the fuck is the appropriate date?
Lisa's,
like-
or not Lisa. Patricia's like, stop talking immediately.
Of course.
No, she's very nice. Patricia's always, every time she hears my Spanish, she's like,
That is so
Okay.
cute. That's
Just
so
speak
pretty.
really Spanish.
you're speaking.
Well, also,
You're
my
really-
Spanish
you're doing
is
so
usually a
great.
mix of Spanish and Italian, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You know,
There it goes.
Yeah. Okay. So
This
let's
day.
talk about this. First of all, I very much appreciate how the timeline collectively screamed, yelled, and kicked their feet in joy when this was posted, because that's what it's supposed to be about. I mean, this is the year they're all returning. This is the first delicious whiff of OT7 that we are getting. And so we collectively as ARMY had a freaking joyous meltdown over it. And then we started looking at it going,
We were
okay,
like,
we're
what?
excited. What is this?
But what?
Okay.
What is
But
what's happening?
Why?
what is it?
So there's
And
two
so
things.
now the theories abound.
Yeah. So
I love
it's
Cool.
announcing two different things. Let's start there.
Yes. Two different things. There's a lot of dates on here, but two different things.
So,
The first one, 7 moments.
pre-order, March 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Release
But
April
there's that.
2nd.
It starts at early as 3/16, so I'm assuming there's going to be some teasers.
There's
Probably.
going to be a sales notice.
Yeah,
There's.
a teaser maybe.
I
Who
don't
knows?
actually know what the date thing is about.
But like the dates
Whatever
overlap.
designer,
Like it goes
Decided
here,
to-
3/18, 3/19, 2021, 22.
That's what I'm
Back-
saying. Like they
back
haven't
over
named
here.
everything that's happening on every day, but
you
usually
realize-
this is what like a Festa poster would look
I
like, where
just-
they would just
I
give us
can't.
dates.
It's a lot
That
like
hurts
a
my brain.
festival.
have you realized that some
Well,
of
hold
us
on. We're all talking at once. Hold on. Let Doc talk.
The way in which their dates are
Yeah.
absolute chaos everywhere, and then they just completely drop the dates from 4/3 to 4/6. They just don't even have them in there, and then they missed 4/13 is gone. Like, I don't understand what's happening with the missing dates and the chaos of the dates. I feel like there's clues involved because Bonton loves to fuck with us. But it's breaking my brain trying to figure out why are we missing dates and what was the reasoning, but for why?
Well, those were just dates we weren't getting anything.
The only thing that I know is that on 318, part of us are going to be together finding out what this thing is in the same place. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there were so immediately, I think, you look at the dates, you look at the words, and then Katie and I were looking at the designs, as in like the color and the fonts and everything like that. And it's interesting because it's very monochromatic.
Yes.
Which is a word that we are familiar with.
These are all like audio signals and like radar and sonar.
Right.
There's a chart here.
Yeah.
And then the bottom part looks like a track and field. I agree with you. The lines that are on a track and field sort of thing, which makes
like
sense because that's Run BTS. But then people were guessing polychromatic, which is many colors. People were guessing poly as in many. I mean, there was all kinds of guesses as to what
the
that
memes
could
were
be.
memeing today. The memes were memeing.
Yeah.
They've been memeing wildly today.
Lots of poly definitions out there, you guys, and memes were abounding.
Well, and here's what's really weird. There's these logos in the middle. So it's like a very similar font to what they use for Dynamite. So it's very retro inspired.
Yes.
It's poly, not opoly.
It sounds like Monopoly.
I know, but wouldn't it be opoly? And also it says it's a highlight package.
And then I also thought polyphone. I was like, is it something because it looks retro? I don't know. Is it something to do with sound? We went through so many options, but yeah, we thought about Monopoly and we thought about maybe it's a game, they play games on Run BTS all the time. But like, how are you doing a game? Like
I'm really stuck on highlight package.
We've gotten ahead of ourselves. We didn't even talk about stuff. That's fine. We can talk about them out of order. I don't care.
Whatever.
They're all they smashed them up. It's fine. But like
this is where our brains went trying to figure this out.
Right, because like, on the idea of some kind of Monopoly game, like the only way it would even kind of make sense is if they're somehow making it a digital version where they're tying in like Run BTS highlights because they specifically say highlight. In this. So that would indicate we're using like old footage or like unseen footage maybe.
But they do already have a subscription if you're subscribed to like a Run BTS like behind or something like that. You already have access to unreleased footage. So they'd have to do like a lot to make it like worth paying for something related to Run BTS, in my opinion, because a lot of the show is free. So
right, or is it some kind of new Run BTS? But then why?
I was just gonna say, how many Run BTSs do we have? Like, this could be a fourth Run BTS.
Right, because we had the first 3 seasons, and then we had the special episodes. Like, is Run BTS Poly some kind of new?
Outtakes from Run
BTS. Why would they be calling it a highlight reel? Because highlight indicates we're looking back.
Exactly.
Right.
It's very confusing.
So let's take a look. Who definitely thinks it's a board game or some kind of a tabletop game? Is anybody here definitely think?
I don't know.
I'm iffy at best, but there's some people who are really convinced.
I don't feel strongly one way or another. I feel like it could be, but I
feel that whatever it is, we're gonna like it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. So that's this. That's the second part. And then if we go back to the first part that we completely skipped,
7
disc.
moments.
And I want to point out, I know everybody's sick of me talking about this. Disc with a K. Disc, like a compact disc, a DVD, is usually disc with a C. Disc with a K is like a computer disc, like a hard disk.
Hard drive disc.
Yeah. So why disc with a K?
And yes, friends, we searched. There are no brands.
There's no brand disc with this logo. We checked that.
Yes. So there's no company with that. There is a company called Disc, but it has a different logo than that.
Right. But you know what? For the Sweet Dreams promo, they did a floppy disk
A floppy disk.
for Hobie's
That's
smart.
what I was
So
thinking.
No,
Sweet
it
Dreams,
was
it's
a
like-
hard drive disk. It was a hard
Uh,
drive disk, not a floppy disk.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But once again, I mean, retro hardware. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yep.
what's with? Is that just the theme? The retro is kind of the theme right now.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
Well, like I said, that's retro. All this stuff up here is retro audio technology.
Yes.
Somebody else just said, and I'm going to quote what they said, which is they announced the monochrome pop-up in Chicago. The only place we saw that on Twitter was not from one of the official accounts. I think it was a really good fake, but if somebody has an official source, feel free. Here is
Please
the
let us
DCS
know.
official account,
So,
and
also,
they
while
have
we're
not posted it.
While we're talking about announcements, the Weavers post that just hit is just a magazine. Like J-Hope is on the Weavers magazine, so it's a new
Yes.
media magazine, so it's nothing time specific. So
Yeah.
Right.
you
Right.
can go look at it.
So yeah, the
Magazine
pop up in
version.
Chicago, because I'm going to Chicago, I got really excited, and then I looked at the account that
Yes,
posted
it's
it, and
not
I'm
from
like,
the official account.
why is this not from the official account then?
Right. Yeah.
Where is this coming from?
It could
So
be a
yeah,
fan.
that's
Double check
think
that
we-
I don't know.
because I looked at it. I saw a screenshot that showed the account, and it wasn't from Hybe. If you
No,
do,
it's
feel
not.
free to pop the link in the chat.
yeah. If you can find it, let us know. Like,
Weavers. It wasn't announced on Weavers. So
yeah, we're happy
Yeah,
to.
a lot of these
report
people
on
are going to
something
Chicago.
official.
They'd be thrilled for a monochrome pop up in Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah, we would.
We would.
But yeah,
we would stand in the lines. We would fucking be there. And
Somebody pointed out, and I forgot about this, but they're right. There were I say floppy disks, but I get mad because they're not actually floppy. There were floppy
No.
disks in the Sweet Dreams promo.
Yes.
we said
Yeah,
that.
no,
We
I just said that.
We
Sorry.
said that like a minute ago.
Tina just said
I'm
that.
sorry. Too much going on. I'm trying to read the comments.
That's okay.
I'm sorry for my fault.
Listen, it means it's really true when two of us say it.
All
Don't
right,
worry
hold
about
on.
it.
Let's go check.
Yeah.
Let's go check.
Let's go check. Yeah.
Let's go check.
Let's
I'm
go-
all about a source.
Let's go to the Twitters.
Let's
Yeah.
go to the Twitters.
Because yeah, we would love for there to be a pop up while we're there. That would be really nice. But we didn't see any official sources.
Yeah. So
June merch reposted.
That's the one in China.
BTS.
Oh
in
shit, they
China.
did. They reposted
Oh.
it.
they did good. All right.
Okay, the only one I
Oh,
saw didn't have the
nice.
repost on
All
it.
right. All right. If they reposted it, then that's
legit.
good. Then who the hell is the Soul
What
Rem?
is happening?
Who is that?
That's so
Yeah.
maybe.
Count if
Yeah, that's
who
so
is
weird
that?
that an account with 5,000 followers is getting
Right,
reposted.
I'm
by
making
Hybe.
the question of who the
Oh.
fuck is this account and why is
Why did they post it first?
Maybe they're
You know
like
what? That's a question for another day. That's a
yeah,
question
maybe
for
they're
another day.
like an
This
organizer for
account is
pop-ups.
Now our fucking flower shop situationship. Listen, we're on a rabbit trail now, guys. Who the
Listen.
fuck is this account?
Listen. Okay. If you're
But I
new to
find it
5,
funny.
okay. Listen,
Sorry, go
real
ahead.
quick. If you're new to 529, okay, we are obsessed with figuring out puzzles related to getting the truth of things.
Yeah.
So we get really, really obsessed, but also it means that we don't ever want to bring you just gossip and rumors. We want to bring you the
Correct.
actual truth of what's happening.
You
So
best believe
that's
I
why we
checked the
get really
monochrome.
invested.
I checked
Yeah.
the monochrome website today to see if anything had changed.
Yeah.
because-
I
So-
was gonna say,
Nothing.
I find it really funny that monochrome is popping up again now. What have we been saying? Even though we've kind of been saying it as a joke, but we have
Yes.
been saying, we've still maintained for a while that we didn't think the monochrome was just that.
Huh.
Right. Right.
We
and
thought that
very-
it would pop up again. We thought it would pop up again.
And we literally just mentioned that whatever the fuck this new announcement thing is had very monochrome colors.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a really
It does
similar
look very
font, but
monochrome colors.
everything for monochrome was all caps because I did notice that the 7 Moments font was similar.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's not exactly the same, but the coloring is very similar.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden this pop-up pops up again. And the monochrome pops up again. And we're like, it's suspect. It's just sus.
It is-
Let's
this
put it
is
that way.
Very
Very
sucks.
Sus.
This was not my
Yes.
thought. I think this was
But-
Christina's thought that it's all boxes as well, and there were boxes in monochrome.
was a lot of boxes.
There's
and-
yes,
Yes,
everything
yes.
is boxes right now. Hobie, hold it. Oh, spoiler! I don't want to.
The code is the same as before. It just says monochrome.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Somebody asked if we
Yes,
scan the
and
code.
Jennifer asked if the Hive merch is an official account. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
It is. So that's so when you
Okay.
Yeah,
But
and they
this-
post for
yeah.
all different
So-
groups.
And for Chicago.
That's exciting.
fascinating. Yeah, that is
Does
exciting.
it just say an opening date? It doesn't give an ending date?
427,
427.
Okay.
Oh,
that.
which is before.
Look at that.
over there.
Isn't the April 29th the HYYH anniversary?
Yes,
Yeah.
April 29th, 2015
Yeah.
is HYYH.
And
Yep,
we,
it is.
we last year we said, we were like, what if this has something to do with HYYH? We don't know. But
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, the long game. BTS is about the long game, you guys.
LS asked the question, did you scan the code?
It's the same one as before. It's just
It's
as
the same as
monochrome.
before. And if you would like to see Katie's wonderful dive into the monochrome rabbit hole,
I went
she
deep.
goes real deep. That's on our YouTube channel. She goes through every single thing, clicks on every single thing, talks you through everything on that website. So
I went way hard. Let's see.
yeah,
Full
if you're
conspiracy
interested,
board.
right.
It's great.
My phone doesn't want to scan it. But
So
yeah, it says
fascinating.
monochrome in it if you look closely. So I think it's the same one as before.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Fascinating.
And the code spells out eternal youth, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is
Yep.
the past for the monochrome.
Yep.
Here we go. This
So go ahead.
here's these crumbs.
The
Just
monochrome.
us, just us like
Yeah.
idiots sitting here.
yeah, just idiots, it's
Yes,
whatever.
sorry about that, Jennifer. The one I had seen only showed the Soul Rem posting it. Somebody sent me that screenshot, and we were like, "Oh, that's not real." But now that Hive Merch reposted it, we're good.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to be
Let
you
me-
d-
It's official until it's official in our
Yeah.
world.
and
Because
and
there are a
and
lot of people
Yeah.
who put fake shit out there on a regular basis claiming it's something that's happening, and then people get excited and then
Yeah.
it's not a thing. And so, there was a YouTube channel trying to claim they were associated with monochrome when it first came out, and that was absolutely fake. And it
Yeah, they were like,
turned
"Just
out-
kidding, we're a streaming project."
So we're very cautious about making sure that an official channel has shared information like this before we'll accept it as truth, because there's a lot of people out there trying to make a buck off of clicks pretending to be something official.
Yeah.
And so that's why when you were saying Hive reposted it, we immediately went over and we're like, did an official channel do it? And
Yeah.
you were right. So that's why
Thank
you
you
know,
for
we
being
are always-
persistent.
we are always sus until proven official, and we appreciate that you pointed out that it was in fact reposted by Hive Merch.
Yep.
So thank you.
Thank you for
Yes.
telling us.
Like a terrier
Um,
bone.
So back to the poster, because we still never talked about 7 moments. Let's try this again.
listen.
We got derailed again. Fuck. Let's try this again.
Hi.
Rewind.
Fine.
Squirrel.
They're gonna yell at me. They're gonna be like, "Katie, we don't know what it's gonna do. I want to translate it."
So 7 moments. It says sales notice, and it says pre-order, and then release, and then of course the logo says disc. So we just were, and it says, it's got the big hit music and all that underneath of it. So we don't know what it is. It doesn't really have an indication. It could be a DVD. It could be a book. It could be whatever. We don't know yet. But we were speculating on what we thought that 7 moments meant. I know that I thought perhaps it was 7 moments from their career thus far. This was my theory, that maybe each one of the members picked a moment over the past 12 years of their career, and that
Oh, so like
each one of them pick something, and then they're going to do something to deep dive into each one of those 7 moments and put something together, perhaps with unreleased footage and or new interviews about it, something like that, to kind of like gear us up for them coming back.
Mhm.
That was my theory. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought of immediately when I heard
That's
7
neat.
moments, 7 members, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's good because I think they very much, I think they like celebrating the end of something, aka the beginning of something new. And
Yes,
so
yeah,
that
they do.
that would track. And it also reminds me of what they did for Proof, the anthology album, which is
Mhm.
where they each got to
Yeah.
choose songs that they wanted to express whatever feeling it was
Yes.
that they had.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can totally get behind that theory.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it.
Uh,
Plus, that would also tie into, leading up to the HYYH anniversary and,
Well, also remember it was about the memory cloud and the packaged memories,
Yeah.
so 7 moments.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
this could
it could also
Yes.
tie back to
But
monochrome
also tie into monochrome.
Yeah.
Yep.
because monochrome
So, I
never
mean,
made sense as how simple it presented originally.
Yeah.
It was this
Mm.
whole
Yeah.
rabbit tail, and then all we had was a few pop-ups and some minimal merch. It never tracked, which is why Katie checks the website every week.
I can't let
Oh,
it
she still
go.
does.
I
It's
can't
still
why,
does.
like, the literal second I saw this poster, I immediately was like, "So has Katie checked the monochrome website yet?" Oh.
yeah,
let
and
it
we'll
go.
keep checking it until it goes offline, everyone.
That's
So
right.
prove
Every-
it right
Yeah.
or it goes
So there's
offline.
more to it.
Every time I go check it, I'm like, surely they're gonna take this thing down at some point if it's over.
Surely.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, they took
nope,
down
nope.
Armipedia, right?
Still there. Still there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Still there. So yeah, it could be something else. Maybe it's just 7 moments that they collectively picked together. Who knows? I liked the idea of them each picking a moment, but I could very well be wrong. I could be wrong about the whole thing. I just thought that was the first thing that popped into my head. So I don't know if anybody else has any ideas. Please feel free to share them. But again, I don't know if it's, does anybody think it's going to be like a digital thing, a DVD? Do we think it's going to be a book? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, the thing that here's what I think about that. It's really going to depend on the timing of all of it because shipping and packaging a physical product takes longer.
Mhm.
So then putting out a digital. So are they trying to beat a deadline?
But
with
what's
this?
the disc
That's-
about?
Well,
but
it says release.
That's where my brain goes.
Well, it
Well, it
says
says
release, so
release
it could still be
April
a
2nd.
package that's not like shipping out until the release. You know,
Yeah.
we're talking a potential like pre-order.
Yeah.
Well, I
Wendy
I'm
asked you,
pre-order, but
do you think they are done with making DVDs? I don't because I think they enjoy going back as far as printing vinyls. So that's so they'll use anything at their disposal, any format they want. No, I don't think they're done making DVDs.
I'm just stuck on it not being a DVD because it's disc with a K. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean I get it.
Some Koreans
but
out
isn't
there
that-
like, don't take it that seriously.
Yeah,
yeah, 'cause that
but-
could be a translation issue. But again, you never know.
Yeah.
So who knows? But I do like the idea, though. I know this frustrates some people. I get it. But I actually like the idea that with the anniversary of HYYH coming up, that they're doing something that's a little puzzly. It feels a little
Yeah.
puzzly.
Yeah.
I like
It's
that.
totally
I like
tracked with HYYH to do a puzzle.
Yeah.
Send us on
Yeah.
a journey starting all the fucking way back when monochrome hit.
Exactly. And then just gather all of our theories and just giggle.
Yeah,
Because they're
maybe
like,
it's
you
7
guys are
moments.
way off.
Maybe it's 7 moments specifically from the HYYH era. We don't know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
maybe there's a narrow down a moment if you're going for a certain era too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mind. I don't mind not having all the answers. That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of mad if I figured it out right away, actually.
Yeah, I mean and they obviously have put very, very much thought and very, very much planning into this.
Yeah.
And I also feel like they usually have this sense of like you guys have been waiting, and so this has to feel very rewardish,
Yeah.
and so it's going to be something really cool.
And
then-
also give us
in my
give us your money.
And also,
Yes.
yeah. And also,
Well, I mean,
excited. for this
Yeah.
last few days
Well,
until they come back.
I
Right.
do think it's kind of adorable that, like, and I know it frustrates some people, but I think it's kind of adorable that they're sprinkling this like OT7 content
Oh yeah.
possibility during the Hobie concert. So, like, for those who can't go, who may be feeling sad or upset, they're giving these OT7 presents that were being sprinkled
Yeah.
throughout this concert season, so that all of Army can have something to look forward to and something
Exactly.
to on.
Exactly.
Well, they're
Well,
so
and
they're so
Jungkook's
generous.
exhibition's still on tour. Jimin's exhibition is still on tour. They're all doing their stuff.
Yeah. They're trying to make sure that all of Army is well fed no matter where they are, even if they can't do everything everywhere.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on to the midweek tea?
Sure. Yeah. We got about 10 minutes.
Yep. So I wanted to talk about this last week, but it wasn't quite confirmed enough yet. So you may have seen stories. It's now been confirmed by the Seoul Police Department and HYBE in a separate notice. They are really going after people who are selling travel information about their artists. And in particular, they nailed somebody who was working for an airline who was selling many K-pop idol or K-pop artists travel information, including BTS. Apparently, they have been tracking this person for like 2 years and just watching them
Yeah.
completely screw themselves. And it was just really disgusting. Like, this person had a tiered system where, depending on if you just wanted the flight information, it was one price. If you wanted the seat information, it was more. It was like
More expensive.
gross.
Even, like,
This
what
person.
meal they were ordering was on his like sell list. It was
It
gross.
was so disgusting. So this person got arrested and is being charged, and they're going to get everything that's coming to them. They are going to have the day that they deserve, and I couldn't be happier.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it brings up the question of airport etiquette and all of that stuff again, and also fan etiquette. HYBE, other companies under HYBE also really, we like to call them the FAFO notices, the fuck around and find out notices. So we got one from, what was it, B-Lift, which is an Hypen's company, and they are under HYBE as well. And it was this, they have also been having their travel information sold. Also, their phone numbers have been leaked, and also there was they've had a lot of problems at the airport recently, like really serious, dangerous problems at the airport. And so there was talk in there about airport etiquette. And now that we're getting to the point where like OT7 is about to be all back together again, there's the potential that they could be traveling again. And that feels like it's going to be a big thing. And so, we kind of just wanted to talk about etiquette.
Yeah, we've seen people talking about, wouldn't it be nice if the Purple Ribbon Project came back, which, if you guys don't know, I think it was around 2018. BTS was getting mobbed in airports, and some armies held purple ribbons to try to like give them a clear path, and that was lovely. But at this point, I feel pretty strongly that we should leave it to actual security, and we have no business being at airports unless we are taking a flight or picking someone up from a flight.
Right, and the Purple Ribbon Project, part of the reason why it's still not done is it did fail in the end, because basically it worked until the members passed, and the second the members passed, there was a collapse of the Purple Ribbon and a mobbing from behind. And that's why that didn't continue, is because it was a brilliant idea and it worked at the beginning when those who were invested in it were doing it. And then other people who just didn't really care, they were there to do the dangerous behaviors, just kind of mobbed anyways. And so that's why I would agree with Katie. This is something that we need actual security to handle. And I think it's really important to note that 2 years, Big Hit and a special task force collected this information before they were able to actually prosecute this man. Individual.
Yeah.
So, the law doesn't move swiftly in most situations.
No,
And
but it moved.
But it does move.
Well,
And
it also shows that they were invested in making this happen, because they weren't happy about their artists' safety being compromised either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which was good.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. And we know it's been a
Well-
problem. I mean, it was, and you know, we were reading, and it's not just like oh, they're selling these people's flight information, so people are going to go show up at the airport so that they can be there to see them. No, it's not just that.
People were buying
These people
tickets.
they're buying tickets. They're trying to buy tickets on the same flight. They're getting on the flight. They're like trying to get close. They're causing a disturbance on the flight. And sometimes it causes, once the artists realize that there's somebody on the flight that's trying to bother them, you know, they try to get off. They want to get off the flight. And so it's caused a lot of issues. And so basically, not only is this person who's been selling the information going to, you know, have their day in court and get the day they deserve, but they're also calling for the airlines to start being a little bit more cooperative with them, and as far as being flexible about changing flight plans, and also making sure that this information isn't so easily available in the future for somebody else to turn around and do the same thing that this person did.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's
Yeah,
just
a lot of
this
like
isn't the first person who has had charges leveled against them for selling private flight kind of information. This is just the first time where we've seen a company join forces with an actual special task force for the purpose of trying to catch these people. This is the only one we know about.
Yeah.
It's not the only one they're chasing and the only one they're watching, because that's not how big task force work.
Well, and to be and what gets me too is some people really like to yell very loudly on social media that nothing's being done.
right.
Listen, okay. You see the tiniest little tip of the iceberg of everything that's being done. Rest assured
Yeah.
that the company, most companies even, have the well-being and the safety of their artists at front and center. I mean, and so you don't usually talk about current investigations as well. And so I always, that's my thought whenever people are yelling on social media about nothing being done. It's like, honey, you don't know anything.
This is need to know information, and you don't need to know.
You shouldn't know that either. In fact, if something like that is spilled all over the internet, then it's going to get messy.
Yes.
That's how you cause problems for investigations, is when stuff starts getting leaky all over the place. And so,
but the things that we can do, that we can know about and that we can help with, is when we know that artists are going to be at airports, don't go there.
Don't go.
I mean,
don't go. Don't go.
There will be news media photos.
I've never heard a good argument for someone going, I know where they're going to be, so I'm going to get dressed, get in my car, and shove my phone in their face as close as I can get to them.
Yeah.
Because why? I've never heard a good argument for why you should do that. The most I've ever heard is somebody going, well, they're in a public place. Honey.
Well, and the point
that
the companies keep trying to make, and we keep trying to make, and the artists try to make, is like, not only are you causing a disturbance to them and their team, but you're also disturbing everybody who's there just trying to get their flight for their work or their vacation or to see their family. Like, you are a nuisance to everybody there. Just don't go.
Yeah.
And also, this is not the way in which you're going to get to sign an NDA. Not one.
I mean, it's not going to happen anyway, but least of all this way.
Work smarter, not harder, is what Doc's saying.
We're not going to be walking through a crowded airport and just somebody's phone being shoved in their face and be like,
this is not your YN
Yeah.
moment.
No.
I don't care what fanfic you read.
Camera holder.
I don't care what fanfic you read on Wattpad.
You're more likely to get shoved into the nearest trash can by a Mr. Lee elbow.
Yeah.
Just
They love you, but not that way.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Not happening. Not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
how you do
anyway.
it. This is
Anyway.
That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, we don't mean to be mean, but like,
Listen, you're
I don't mean to be
Gentle
mean,
reality.
it's
Gentle reality.
dangerous. It's dangerous. And it's
Yeah.
not going to get you
You're not
People,
gonna
in your present.
people, life is not a K drama. Stop
No.
it. Stop it.
Yeah.
what?
You're literally not going to fall off the step stool at the elevator trying with your big camera and fall into their arms. It's just
Yeah.
first
Keep
of all,
that
Jin would
dog
dodge you.
look-
Jin would be like, no.
Delulu is the Solulu until it isn't. And that is one of the instances when it is not the Solulu. The Solulu is to stay at home and think about the Delulu.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Well, anyways,
Don't
you know
touch
what you
grass now.
you know what you can do though that would be really cool is as we get into the reminders is you can always stream their music.
Yeah, you
So
can.
in terms of if you are interested, we have a channel in our Discord that is all about voting and charting and streaming. And we share playlists and we have information from all over the social medias about current goals that we have. And so if that's your thing, come check it out in the Discord channel. I also put all of those current goals up on our webpage at ap529.com. And you can find all sorts of good stuff. So listening to their music is always appreciated. And streaming is just listening with a focus. That's all it is. There's no magic to streaming BTS music. You just have a focused playlist and you follow the rules and that's it. And you use premium accounts wherever you can. So yeah. So you can do voting, streaming stuff in our Discord again. And if you have any questions, we're there to help you out. And we've got lots of really cool people in that channel. So
Yep. And speaking of our Discord, if you'd like to join, it is totally free. Come hang out with us. The link is at the link pinned in the chat, ap529.com/links. We do lots of cool stuff there. There is text chat at all hours of the day, all over the world. We also have watch parties almost every night of the week, sometimes more than one a day for different time zones. Our OG watch party on Discord is the Thursday evening, 8:30 p.m. Eastern with Quince, who goes through the weekly blog content. But at this point, we now watch Renjin. Why am I blanking on the name of the show that we watch on Mondays?
Jenny's
Gina's Kitchen in
Ginny's
Mexico.
Kitchen. Thank you.
We're
It's-
almost done. We're actually doing the episodes for like the team meeting again. Those are the ones that we're doing next.
Yeah.
So we're almost done.
But people have been watching Bon Voyage. Sometimes we watch K-dramas. There's all sorts of fun stuff
I
happening in
think
the
they've
Discord.
rotated back around to In the Soup now.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So come check out what's on offer because it's really cool. Yeah, that's it.
I do believe we haven't set it up in Discord, but I think we were talking about doing a streaming party for Sweet Dreams.
yeah, we totally should.
We
Check
should-
out the Discord. We haven't set the event up, but we were talking about it today. So
We do it for every new release.
for
We
every
get
new
together and
release.
watch it.
It's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
so-
So
That-
check the Discord. Check the Discord for information about that.
Yep.
Which it releases tomorrow
It's usually
midnight going
Thursday
into
night.
Friday.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So it'll be 11 Central
That's
tomorrow.
Eastern
but midnight.
time. Midnight Eastern.
Don't worry, guys. Daylight savings is coming soon. It's gonna get all screwed up again.
It's gonna,
Yeah, we have to fix all these
Great.
events.
it's gonna get fucked up. It's fine.
Yeah. So, speaking of the blog, and the weekly content watch party, as I mentioned earlier, week 61 is out. It's called I'll Give You My Everything. And it is the first week of March. So we are talking about one Mr. Park Jimin, and we will be talking about him for the next few weeks. However, I do want to mention that we will be taking a week off soon. And that is the week that we, most of us, will be in Chicago to see Hobie. So the week of the 16th, that's a Sunday, we will be taking that week off. So there will be no blog dropping on the 17th. And then when we come back, then following week, we will resume our regularly scheduled March programming.
Yes.
Mark that down. A lot of you will be in Chicago or another city seeing Hobie as well. So it'll be like a break for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody's in the comments is talking about Hobie going live because that Weverse countdown
Yes.
showed up for him going live.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
morning, 9 a.m. Feel free to come and hang out in the Discord. Whoever's around, I'm sure people will be there screaming about it.
Yeah, usually
And
if
we're
a mod is
possibly-
around, they'll stream it in the streaming lounge.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll stream it for everybody. So,
So this live is a free live. It's just being hosted on Weverse. So if a moderator is available that has fast internet, they will be streaming this in the streaming lounge on the Discord server because it is a free situation. So we did not stream Hobie's concert because that was behind a paywall.
every once in a while, we have a live translator show up too. Every once in a while. So we'll see.
Every once in a while.
She's been very busy lately.
She's been super busy like us.
But every once in a while, she pops in. So
Yeah.
that's fun.
She's awesome when she's there.
This
though.
one is scheduled, so maybe
This one probably will have
Yeah, that's
translations
my guess.
because it's
Yeah.
a scheduled
yes.
like album kind of thing. Because like when Jin did a very similar style of live for the Happy release, they had translators for that.
Right.
on first. So it's most likely going to have that.
Yeah,
Again.
they could for sure.
The real
Yeah.
high likelihood is all we're saying.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
So we're
So
not
are
setting
you-
an official event for it, but we'll most likely be around anyway.
Yeah. So this is our Wednesday week tea, midweek tea. On Sundays, we go live at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central for our Sunday deep dive, where we usually go into a topic that's relevant to current events and or the blog. This Sunday is Min Yoongi's birthday in the U.S. So it's pretty apparent what our deep dive is going to be about. The real
Yungles.
highlight because we're going to be talking about Min Youngles and his birthday. So you're going to want to join us for Sundays live. It's always fun. It will be right here on this channel. So like we said before, like and subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bell on so that you get notified when our lives are happening. We also will announce the lives in the Discord. The Gymbot will announce them early, and then an admin or moderator usually announces them at the time of the event. So join us on Sunday. We're going to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun.
So we always have fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We
And
really do.
As always, thank you guys for
Yes.
coming out and joining us. We very much appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for choosing to spend your evenings with us when you do. And we will see you soon. Like we said, any of the events we talked about, come join us for in Discord. If not, we'll see you again here on Sunday at 8 Eastern. Have a great
Everybody
night.
take care of yourselves.
Yes.
Night.
Have a great
Love
week.
you. Love you.
Bye.